everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're diving into a topic that I think a lot of people struggle with, learning English. Now, do you think learning English requires a lot of pain and effort? Well, my approach is the opposite. No pain, no extra time, minimal effort. I achieved near-native English fluency in just 4 years through fun, simple, daily routines, and I've maintained these enjoyable practices for over 11 years. So today, I'm going to share my key learning principle and the low-effort methods that worked well for me.
Wow. That sounds really interesting. 4 years? That's not a long time at all. So, what do you mean by no pain, no extra time?
Great question. Most people make the learning process too painful and overly deliberate, thinking they need hours of monotonous study. But the best way to learn is when you don't even realize you are learning. You know, top performers in any field tend to love what they are doing rather than being forced to endure it. A study even found that passion predicts achievement in both individualistic and collectivistic societies.
That's really fascinating. So it's like if you enjoy it, you'll do better? I can totally relate to that. Like when I was learning to ride a bike, I had so much fun that I didn't even notice I was falling a lot.
Exactly. Here's my principle. Real progress happens when you are in the flow of consistent, small actions. Make English a part of your life. When you enjoy the process, success becomes inevitable. In college, I set a goal to understand everyday conversations, intellectual speeches, and to read newspapers and nonfiction books in English without struggling. If you break it down into daily routines, it's much more manageable. It's about replacing part of your entertainment and information diet with English content.
Oh, wow. So it's like swapping out your favorite snacks for healthier options, but in this case, it's English content? That's a cool analogy.
Exactly. Once I set a goal, I focused on my daily habits. These habits required minimal effort but compounded into breakthroughs. One of my favorite methods is solving real-life problems using English resources. Whenever I had questions, I switched from searching in Chinese to searching in English. When learning is driven by your interest, you absorb information more effectively.
That's so smart. So, you're saying that if you're curious about something, it makes learning easier?
Absolutely! For example, when I was diagnosed with a herniated disc, I searched in both Chinese and English and found valuable resources. I gained a deeper understanding of my condition and learned medical vocabulary without trying to study. When my eyes feel strained from reading, I switch to listening to podcasts, discovering episodes on topics I love. This way, I improve my listening skills while staying entertained.
Oh, I love podcasts. It's like you're learning while you're doing something else, right? Like multitasking.
Exactly. You are already consuming information every day, so why not do some of it in English? Love dramas? Watch English ones instead. Enjoy gaming? Play in English? Want to make more money? Search for personal finance tips in English. My philosophy is to use English as a tool to access more knowledge and entertainment.
Wow, that's a game changer. So it's like using English to unlock new levels in your life?
Yes. When watching interviews or TED Talks in English, I imitate their pronunciation, rephrase their ideas, and comment on their talks as if I were debating with them. These practices help me sound more natural and improve my fluency. To challenge myself, I joined public speaking contests and debate teams, which taught me how to organize my thoughts and respond to different viewpoints.
Oh man, public speaking? That sounds intense. I get nervous just talking in front of my friends.
I totally get that. Even if you can't join a formal group, you can practice by debating topics with friends or recording yourself. For more advanced learners, I started reaching out to professionals I admired. You'd be surprised how many people are happy to share their knowledge if you just ask sincerely. I looked up their contact information and sent an email asking for just 15 minutes of their time to learn about their work or get advice. This method opens doors to more connections.
That's so cool. It's like networking, but for learning. I never thought of it that way.
Exactly. The key is simple. Make English a part of your life. Breakthroughs come from consistent, small actions. When you are passionate about what you are doing, you do really well. Psychologist Adam Grant found that persistence translates into performance when passion is involved.
Wow, that's really inspiring. So it's all about finding what you love and just diving in, right?
Yes, try this approach and you'll see steady progress. The best learning happens when it feels effortless and enjoyable. Let me know in the comments if you try these methods or have other creative ideas for learning English. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
I can't wait to try this out. It sounds like a fun journey ahead.